mega mansions to the weirdest living spaces you'll ever see, this is the YouTuber house tier list. MrBeast didn't just build a house, he built an entire real estate empire in North Carolina, buying up several homes so his friends could live next door. But it's not for flexing. Jimmy's the type of guy to drive a 2015 Hyundai and wear $10 Walmart shirts. Technically, he owns a modest $1.5 million home, but he actually spends most of his time living in his massive warehouse studio. He's sitting on a $500 million fortune and living like a guy who just unlocked his first Minecraft base.
And this is where he lives.
Yep, this is my bedroom. So basically,
look, this is amazing.
So we got the bed over here.
Yeah.
This is where I sleep. This is my bathroom. I shower every morning.
This is where you live?
Yeah.
An A tier. Logan Paul dropped $13 million on a massive Puerto Rican mega mansion after finally ditching his infamous Los Angeles party house. His new crib is insane. Ocean views, multiple infinity pools, and total tropical isolation. Basically the ultimate upgrade for dodging taxes, cancel culture, and bad influences. It's a far cry from the old Team 10 days, where every room looked like a Red Bull can exploded. Say what you want about Logan, but this is serious character development. B tier. KSI dropped $10 million on a London mansion that's probably more secure than Buckingham Palace. Seriously, the guy has more security cameras than houseplants. You can't even blink without getting caught in 4K. The place is clean, classy, and built like a fortress, with enough space to store his ridiculous chain collection, boxing belts, YouTube plaques, and of course, his oversized ego. It's basically the perfect headquarters for a guy who's conquered every platform he touches. S-tier drip, A-tier house. Dream is a faceless Minecraft legend, and honestly, he lived like it too. Before his face reveal, he was tucked away in a basic Florida house that looked like every sad Airbnb you regretted booking on a budget trip. No flair, no magic, just walls, a roof, and vibes of, yeah, this'll do. After blowing up, he upgraded to a much nicer mansion, but even now, for a guy who built an entire empire out of pure imagination, his real-world base still feels kinda mid. It's not bad, just way less impressive than you'd expect. Solid C tier. David Dobrik turned his $9.5 million Los Angeles mansion into a real-life YouTube thumbnail. Everywhere you look, there's something insane. Giant swings hanging from the ceiling, a wall of vending machines, a $120,000 Iron Man statue, and even an indoor waterfall like he's running his own tiny amusement park. The house isn't just a flex, it's literally built for content. Every room feels like it's daring you to pull out a camera and start filming. It's chaotic, it's loud. It's a museum of 2018 YouTube energy, frozen in time. It's the perfect place if you're trying to live inside a non-stop vlog. Not exactly a place for peace and quiet, but if you're chasing clout and chaos, it's a dream. B tier. Iconic for the culture, questionable for your mental health. Emma Chamberlain bought a cozy $4 million Beverly Hills home that looks like a Pinterest board had a baby with a farmer's market. Every corner feels like it was designed to make you sigh and say, I need that lamp. There's natural light flooding in through huge windows, warm wood accents, soft earthy tones, and just enough quirky vintage pieces to remind you that, yes, Emma is cooler than you. The vibe is chill but still elevated. It's basically an oat milk latte with a front door. It's stylish without trying too hard, personal without being messy, and humble without feeling cheap. In a world of clout mansions and flex culture, her house feels like a breath of fresh air. S tier, the ultimate cozy flex. Jake Paul used to live in the infamous Team 10 house, a Beverly Grove mansion that felt less like a home and more like a 24/7 reality show meltdown. Think endless merch drops in the kitchen and enough drama to power an entire season of Keeping Up with the Pauls. Neighbors hated it, lawsuits loved it, and somehow it became the chaotic blueprint for every future content house. After riding that wave straight into infamy, Jake decided it was time for a mature upgrade. He dropped $15 million on a sprawling mansion in Puerto Rico, a place that's about 70% house and 30% pure, unfiltered ego. The mansion comes with waterfront views, a garage stacked with supercars, and a private gym where Jake trains for his boxing matches and flexes on Instagram, of course. You just know there's a room dedicated to his latest PR stunts too. But even with all the luxury, it still feels like Jake's chaotic energy follows him everywhere he goes. Sure, he's traded the content house life for a tropical mansion, but you can't take the Team 10 vibes out of the guy. It's an upgrade, but it's still C-tier energy, just with better views and more privacy. Valkyrae flexes quiet luxury with her stunning $4 million house in Los Angeles. The home features panoramic city views and minimalist architecture that screams sophistication without the need for over-the-top excess. It's not about flaunting wealth with a massive mansion, or a 12-car garage. Valkyrae proves you don't need all that to show you're winning. The house is serene with just the right amount of style and warmth. A vibey patio, clean lines, and an abundance of natural light make this home Instagram-ready 24/7. It's subtle elegance at its finest, offering a peaceful escape while still keeping that signature content creator charm. B-tier elegance with just the right touch of simplicity and luxury. PewDiePie did the unthinkable. He left behind all the YouTube clout, the massive fan base, and the world of constant media attention to buy a simple, cozy house in Japan. This isn't your typical influencer mansion. There are no giant pools, no marble statues, or gold-plated bathrooms. Instead, it's a quiet, peaceful retreat surrounded by nature, where PewDiePie can make videos, hang out with his wife, Marcia, and just enjoy life with their dogs, Maya and Edgar. The house is a testament to what happens when you get to a level of success where flexing doesn't matter anymore. PewDiePie could have lived in a castle, but he chose serenity and authenticity over material excess. It's a home that reflects his values, calm, understated, and away from the hustle of fame. He's a living example that true happiness comes from simplicity. And when you're that rich and choose peace over flexing, that's God tier, a home that values privacy, quiet, and real moments, not a flashy display of wealth. PewDiePie's move is a reminder that it's okay to embrace minimalism and that sometimes less is truly more. God tier status in every way. Faze Rug lives in a mansion that's straight out of every YouTube ad for dropshipping courses. You know the ones, white marble everything, massive pools and palm trees everywhere, the kind of place that makes you feel like you've just stepped into a GTA Online map, but it's real life. His mansion is the quintessential influencer dream with a sleek, clean aesthetic that's all about luxury without being too over the top. The house is filled with sparkling surfaces, expansive open spaces, and rooms designed for flexing on camera. Every corner screams wealth. You can just imagine a montage of him throwing around cash, hosting wild parties, or showing off the newest car he just copped. It's a setting that's almost tailor-made for social media, a place where every shot is practically begging to be shared with millions of followers. However, while the mansion certainly has all the elements of a showy influencer's paradise, it doesn't feel particularly original. It's the kind of house you've seen 1,000 times before, with that Instagram-perfect vibe that's become a bit predictable. Faze Rug's mansion doesn't push any boundaries or stand out in a way that would make it iconic, but it does exactly what it's meant to do: showcase a life of luxury and success. And while it's not groundbreaking, it's still impressive and undeniably cool. Clean, flashy, and luxurious. But it doesn't have that extra flair that truly makes it one of a kind. So while Faze Rug may be living in a space that's ideal for flexing, it lands firmly in B tier. Corpse husband lives so secretly that no one really knows what his house looks like. For all we know, he's living in a haunted castle or his mom's basement, F tier. And that's the YouTuber house tier list. Some built palaces, others built character. From flashy mega mansions to cozy, peaceful retreats, these creators really know how to turn a house into a home. Whether it's for flexing, filming, or just living their best life, each one tells a story. So where do you think you'd rank?